No, bro. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. I'll be on set. For example, I'll give you an example, and I hope she doesn't get mad at me for saying this.
TrendyOnTopics.
Hey, what's up? I'm Raph Wangutusi and welcome back to TrendyOnTopics. And today with me is Ron Kariuki.
Wow, what an intro. That's a good intro.
That's
you
a
did
good
one
intro.
intro before. This
Yeah.
one's better.
Thank
I
you,
like this
thank
one.
you. So I wanted to host you for a minute. Yeah, clearly.
Facts,
and
facts.
It's now this is the second month now after I sent the
Bro, I saw it and I DM'd you back.
Yeah.
And I said cool. And I forgot for the 2 months.
It's okay though.
Let's say I hit you up.
You did.
You know how I hit you up? Because I saw your DM on Twitter also. I didn't even know Twitter has requests. I didn't know anyone can DM me. So then I went to Twitter, saw the request. I was like, oh shit. It's that same nigga from Instagram.
It is.
Together.
So one of the things I'd like to start with is the whole career side of everything.
Okay.
And especially when it comes to trusting the process. Because one of the things that I think a lot of us are challenged with is being patient with the whole way that things go.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like modeling and acting for you, how has the process been?
Honestly, I'm not a model. I don't know why he said that. He's trying to call me handsome.
I've seen you with Home 254 and a few other guys.
No, I've never been with Home 254.
Really?
No, it's not me.
Shiku.
She's my friend.
But you haven't modeled with her?
I've never modeled with Home 254. I modeled with her before, but not for Home 254. It was for a different company called Brands of Africa. We're actually doing a shoot tomorrow.
Nice.
No. But I can say, honestly, it's really stressful. Like, especially when you're trying to be in the art space. Realistically, if you're an actor or a model, which I'm not, but I could be, you know what I'm saying? It's not a You're not gonna make a lot of money unless you're like a superstar. Unless you're really killing it consistently. You know what I'm saying? You can make enough to, survive, but unless you're working every day, gigs every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be a superstar to get like a gig and then you're set for like half the year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So honestly, I'd say, like we talked about a bit earlier, I was on Trap House before.
Yeah.
Earlier this year, I was also on a show called Crime and Justice on Showmax a little bit. I was only in one episode. I died. But like those, like you see people who are on shows, like maybe on MTV, and you see, they're doing this. They're like a main character. That see them in every episode.
Yeah.
Those guys aren't making money, bro. Like realistically, they aren't.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of went to the production side of things with my friend Omoke.
Yeah.
Only Omoke on Instagram.
Yeah. Dope stuff, man. I really like his content.
We met in 2019. Towards the end, we met at a concert. Hey.
Thrift what?
No, it was Nairobi R&B. It was Kamau.
Yeah.
I was incapacitated, to say the least. Yeah. Nigga came up to me. He was like, "Yo, just stand there. I like the way you're looking right now. Just stand there. I want to take a video of you." I'm like, "All right, cool." But ever since then, we started working together, making content. This year, we were trying to register a new company called Spade Studios. It's like a production house making music videos,
nice
ads, short films, whatever. The process is processing.
Yeah.
But you gotta find other ways to make that bread. Either way.
Yeah. So let's say how long has it been? Because when I think before you started recording, I assumed that you're 21.
Yes.
And you say that you'll give me the right answer when we start shooting. So how old are you and how long has the process been?
I am 27 years old.
For real?
Hell no, nigga, I'm 22. What do you mean for real? You really believe that? This nigga believe that shit?
Well, come on.
No, honestly, I told you, people have been assuming that I'm older for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm 22. Okay, for me, I've known I wanted to act since I was a kid. Like, you can ask my parents, my family, like, from the age of like 7, they were just like, he's lost. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you want him to go to Harvard? You want him to, no. So at the age of 7, they saw me, they're like, get this nigga a camera, bro. So I've always known I wanted to act, perform. I think it's just something I've always wanted to do. So when you say the process, it's not really like, one day I was like, you know what? Now's the day. Like, nah, man. It's a struggle consistently of which I think with most creatives, I'm sure you can agree, it's like, damn, should I be doing this?
True.
Let me go to business school.
Yeah.
Let me go to law school. Let me be a doc. Let me do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is this really what I want to do? Am I going to struggle my whole life? Like, that's always going to be an issue when you're an artist, unless you're super famous.
True.
So I can say like the process is still processing, man. Like, it's not like I just woke up one day and I was like, yeah, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I'm just like trying to make moves every day to put myself in a position where I can be like, all right, now I can really try and do this. Now I can put things aside.
Yeah.
I think that's the same thing with the production company. It's like doing that, I enjoy it and I really like it, but it's also a way to keep in the same circle of what I want to do.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's like, even if I'm not acting right now, I can act in my own production if I need to.
Yeah.
If that's what needs to happen. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
So, yeah.
Now that you've mentioned the struggle that comes with being in the industry.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with the self-doubt? Like when, let's say when you think, or personally how it's been is, I'd question myself, I'd question this and be like, maybe I should just get into the corporate world, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe instead of following content creation and journalism, let me just focus on PR.
Right.
You know, let me dress in suits and you know that whole system. How have you dealt with that?
Okay, so I told you I'm not in school right now.
Yeah.
I went to school for communications because it was the same mindset of like, man, if I'm not gonna act because I'm scared, let me go to school for communications so I can, you know, be behind the camera, if not in front of it, which is kind of what I'm doing now. But honestly, the only way to battle self-doubt is to stop caring so much about what other people think of you. Because let's be realistic, like society is a lot of the reason why we do the things we do. Why are you wearing clothes?
True.
Because it wasn't because of Adam and Eve, my nigga. It's because if you walked out the street naked, people would look at you like you're crazy.
True.
So there are so many things that we do to make ourselves appear presentable to other people.
Yeah.
And I think that's a lot of the reason why, like self-comparison is a lot of the reason why people usually give up on things like that when it comes to the art space. So, damn, I'm not Janae Aiko, I don't want to sing anymore. Yeah. I don't sound like Drake, so I don't want to rap anymore. I'm not Denzel, so I don't want to act anymore.
Yeah.
When you just move at that pace and tell yourself that you're not this, you're not this, you're not this, it kind of just leaves you stuck. And I used to think like that a lot. Especially when I was in college, I was like, damn, why am I in this school, man? I'm not doing what I need to do. Like, I'm not where I want to be. And that's different. That's me telling myself I need to move from here to get to where I want.
True, yeah.
Not that I won't ever be that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like, realistically, when it comes to self-doubt, it's just like, stop comparing yourself. You have time, you're young. Even if you're 30, you're young. 40, you're young. Bro, people start their acting careers and their like singing careers.
Yeah.
Like 40, 50, 60.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, I'm always just like, as long as you know what you want to do and you're continuously moving towards that goal,
it should
just don't stop. Yeah, man.
Yeah. And the whole mental health side of it, because I think being an artist or doing anything artistic, one thing you will clearly face is depression and how crazy it gets. So have you gone through that phase, and how was that phase for you?
Of course, bro. I was okay. So I'd say in terms of like mental health, because that word or that phrase, mental health, the first time I heard it, I was probably like 15 or 16 years old.
Yeah.
And that was when I had already like dealt with like mental health problems. Like, you know, maybe I was depressed, but I didn't know what it was. You know, I'm anxious, but I don't know what it is. I'm thinking I'm just weird. And everyone gets anxious when they're in high school type shit, but like depression was like something that I experienced from like a young age. Like I didn't know that's what it was. But to me, I was thinking, damn. Nigga, I'd be sad. Why? You know, it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And so it's sort of like one of those things where I wouldn't say my depression's ever been like, like bad, like institution worthy, but like, you know, everyone goes through these periods where it's like you're at your lowest and you think, damn, something I can do, I'm not worth anything, I should just give up, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But really, I'd say that the only way I was able to get through stuff like that was through sort of just like, well, number one, talking to the people that I keep close to me, like my family, my friends.
Yeah.
Because one of the worst things you can do is like, you know, hold that stuff in on your own and then just not talk about it. And that's one of my biggest coping mechanisms is just being quiet.
Yeah, yeah.
If you can't reach me for like a few days, like bro, if you are calling me and you're my close friend and you haven't talked to me, just know like, hey man, that nigga's sad. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like it's trying to find those patterns that you do. So like reaching out to people, analyzing the patterns that you have when you are going through those patches.
Yeah.
And sort of trying to understand what's coming before it comes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ever been like in a situation where you're just thinking like, I don't feel like getting up today.
True.
Or I don't feel like doing this.
Yeah.
And then looking at it and thinking like, this is what was happening last time. And trying to like stop it before it gets into full effect, because that's when you can't.
Yeah.
That's when you're kind of stuck for a while.
True.
You have to stop it before it gets to that point, man.
I get you. Now, let's talk about the whole acting side of it, or the whole just acting in general.
Yeah.
A lot of people out here really admire the side of acting and everything that it kind of represents.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but you might realize, and from your own experience, you do know that it's not that easy getting into the space itself. So how was it getting in for you? How is it getting the gigs? How is it getting all the opportunities that keep coming?
Well, I wouldn't say they keep coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm a struggling artist just like anyone else. But I'd say, okay, like I said, and I get DMs all the time, people asking me like, I want to be an actor. I don't know what to do. I'm like, y'all looking up to me?
I get you.
Bro, I'm nowhere near where I want to be. And that just makes me feel good, number one.
Yeah.
But, like I was saying before, like, one of the darkest places I've ever been was, like, my last year when I was in university before I left. I was just, didn't want to do shit. I'd just wake up, I'd go to work, I'd go to school, because I was paying for, like, everything.
Yeah.
Living with some roommates. You know what I'm saying? Like starving, like damn, like, you know, I gotta pay rent, all this stuff. And that's when I decided, bro, I need a break from school. I wanna come to Kenya because I have family here. I just wanna take a break. I need to go revisit some things, revisit some emotions, blah, blah, blah. And I told myself, I'm going to go to Kenya for, let's say, like, I think I said 6 months.
Yeah.
And after that 6 months, I'll come back and I'll try and get back at it. But something told me, if I'm gonna go, let me try and see if I can get into the acting scene while I'm here.
Yeah.
And I gave myself that 6 months. And I said, Ronnie, if you're not on TV in those 6 months, just go. Just like, don't stay. So I came. I like went to every single audition I could find, like every single one. Swahili speaking only, I'm there. Somali, I'm there. One of my best friends, Brian Abaja, I met that nigga at a Sudanese movie audition. And I get in there and everyone's like 7 shades darker than me, and I'm just like, yo, what's up, guys?
But you still showed up.
Because that's what I'm saying, I just showed up. I was like, every single audition I can see, I'm gonna go, because you don't know who you can meet. Like one of my best friends I met. You don't know the connections you can make. And who knows, maybe they might cast you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're crazy. They're like, we like this guy, we'll cast him. So I remember there was a point in time when I was at Kenya National Theatre, because that's where I saw a lot of the auditions. I'd go to their little wall, I'd look at the auditions, I'd walk home, like, all right, I took pictures, I'm gonna go. So, and then you get into group messages and that kind of stuff. So I went to try and audition for someone at KNT, and they said, not this time, blah, blah, blah. But they gave me their number and they said, yo, just let me know if you need anything like in the future. A few months later, I called. This was maybe late July, and I come in April. It was late July. I called and I was like, hey, just calling, seeing if you have any more auditions. All right. She's like, wow, that's crazy. Come to the theater now. So I went and I got casted in a play called The Morning After by Naisky Denji.
Nice.
Well, it's not by her, but she directed it. It was written by, let me not say the name because I don't think I remember. I don't want to misrepresent. But when I went, they just were just like, yeah, we want you to be in the play. Another person dropped out, needed a replacement. In all honesty, I think it was just like, they were a bit desperate. They just wanted someone. But that was what opened the door for me, because from there, I acted in that. A lot of creatives came to see it. I met a lot of people. I got into a lot of, WhatsApp groups that are for actors.
Yeah.
You see more auditions, and I finally went to the audition for Trap House.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, I didn't even know I was to go to that audition, because, like I said, it's an up and down thing. So I was experiencing a bit of burnout after the play, and I was like, that was okay, but is it enough for me to stay? I don't know. And I was just thinking, bro, I've been going to auditions for 2 months. This is the best I've done. I don't think I want to go.
Yeah.
And I knew that the audition was on Monday. They said from 9 to 12. I was just like, bro, I'm not going. I didn't go. At about like 2, I just had to slap myself. And I was like, nigga, are you stupid? Like, this is not, you didn't come here to, you know what I'm saying, to just not go to auditions. And it looked like it was something that I could have done.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it's an out-of-town person, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Spoiled kid, which I'm not. But, you know what I'm saying, people are going to assume whatever they can. I was just like, man. So I called the audition. I called the number that was on the audition. I was like, hey, are you guys still doing the audition for this show?
Yeah.
The guy was like, are you crazy? Because it was 2, and it ended at 12. He's like, are you crazy? That thing was for 3 hours in the morning. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
He was like, no, leave it alone. I was like, damn, Sal. And I called back.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, please, like, listen, can I send you a video? Can I send you a video of me acting just so I can see whatever, blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And then there was just like, yeah, you can send me a video. Then I sat there and looked at the location of where the audition was. I was like, bro, that shit is like 15 minutes from my house. I call again. I'm like, please, I can be there in 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. I won't take time. I'll be in 15 minutes. I'll be in and out. Yeah. Just send me the script. I'll learn it on the way. Nick was like, just come.
Yeah.
So then I went. And bada bing, bada boom, I did my audition. They told me the character's British. They made me do a British accent.
Yeah.
And then they casted me.
And that's how it happened.
That's how it happened. That's how I got into Trap House, and that's what made me stay. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, let's get into the education side of everything. Because you're doing what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're in the hustle, you're in the grind, and you're getting to experience it all. Do you think the education system is relevant?
Okay, that's a good question. Everyone needs general education.
Yeah.
You can't be walking around like a dumbass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't be walking around not knowing shit.
Yeah.
You know? But I'd say realistically, let's say you're in school, you're in Daystar.
Yeah.
You graduate. You're looking for jobs. No one wants to hire you because you don't have job experience.
Yeah.
You see? It's like, yes, going to school is going to educate you and teach you how to do whatever it is that you want to do, and yeah, good for you, got that degree and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, someone who's completely uneducated in this field but has been doing the job for 20 years knows more than you could ever even think of knowing.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it's a system, we live in a generation where everything is new.
Yeah.
Everything has changed. We're in the age of information. People can teach themselves whatever they want to on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're in the age of information. People don't need this stuff. The older generation needs that stuff because those are the traditional
That's the
systems that are in place that they grew up in, and
Yeah.
also those systems are making money, and who doesn't want to not make money?
True.
So people will put roadblocks in place to prevent people that aren't educated or quote unquote educated by a college or an institution. They'll put roadblocks there to try and keep the money coming in.
Yeah.
So I'd say it really just depends. For example, I'm not gonna let no fucking uneducated doctor operate on me.
Yeah.
But
clearly.
But like, let's say you're, I don't know, and like, okay, maybe an accountant is strange. There are some things that you need to go to school for, and there are some things that you really don't need to go to school for.
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of professions where you really get what you need from doing the job.
Yeah.
And from just understanding that.
Yeah.
Let's say you want to be a business person. You don't need to go to school to start a business.
True.
People will tell you need a business degree because that's how it's always been.
Yeah. Maybe in the corporate world.
again, there are a lot of corporates that never went to school or got bad grades in school.
Yeah.
But they're just there because they know what they're doing and they're good at what they do.
I get you.
So it really just depends. But I'm not against school, but I'm not pro school. I feel like if you want to go to school, that's on you, but you shouldn't be treated differently because you don't want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you don't go to school and no one wants to give you a job, I ain't say nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't say nothing. I dropped out in 2019.
So
Actually, at the end of 2018, I dropped out of school.
You dropped out before you came to the country.
Yeah. I dropped out. I worked for the first 6 months of 2019.
Yeah.
Or February, March, April, 4 months of 2019. Math dropout, like I said. And so, like, I was just saving up money, and then I decided to just come.
Yeah.
I've been supposed to go to USIU for like the past 2 years, but I don't think at this point.
Yeah. But do you think maybe it's actually a good place for something?
What?
The whole system.
Like the school?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad or good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that it shouldn't be the end-all, be-all definition of your success.
Oh, yeah.
There are plenty of educated people that are homeless. There are plenty of educated people that are living below what they should, like the standards that they saw for themselves while they were in school.
Yeah.
There are plenty of people that go to school and end up doing something completely different, but because they have a degree in finance,
Yeah.
they're now health secretary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's not like it's gonna hurt you to be in school. It's definitely gonna help you.
Yeah.
But the question is if it's completely necessary. You know?
Yeah. I get
It
you.
just depends on your path.
Nice.
I think I'll go back to school one day.
Probably.
Yeah.
School it's fun.
Bro, especially during the pandemic, I was like, hell no.
Yeah.
Zoom?
What
is that, bro?
Zoom
I'm
made
gonna
it
go
all
trauma
easy.
in class, man. I don't want.
But here's the thing. Personally, I see school as a place where we just get to create relationships.
Yeah.
Like we go there for the whole social side of it.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the career side of everything and our ambitions, you know that it's important to network, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what builds us as people, because everyone needs a connection to someone and to get to wherever they want to get.
Right.
So how has the connection or how has your networking been in relation to acting?
Well, I'll give you that. That's kind of why I wanted to go to USIU. In my mind, I thought, okay, I'll be able to go, shake hands with people, maybe build up my name a bit.
Yeah.
Because I also have a YouTube channel that I am semi-active on, and I was thinking, if I went to USIU and I was just like plugging my YouTube channel, like doing shit on campus, it could be crazy.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm not in school, so when it comes to networking, it's really just trying to leave a mark on people. I'm blessed to say that I have a really big family, so like I can't even lie. A lot of my family has helped me, like through hey, if you're trying to do this, you should talk to this guy.
Yeah.
If you're trying to do this, you should talk to that guy. If you're trying to do this, blah blah blah. But also it's through, like I said, like you go to every audition, you meet everyone, you shake hands, you say hello, tell them your name, ask them about themselves, that kind of stuff. And even like the thing is, people think networking is like, oh yeah, if I see Abu Mutua, I have to go tell him hello. You don't have to.
Yeah.
But if you see his assistant, tell her hi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you see someone that works around, tell them hello. Because you don't need to talk to the Abus and the Inoses and all these guys. It's good if you do. I have Abu Mutua's number. He never texted me back. But it's about talking to the people that can put you in that position to be there. Yeah. For example, Crime and Justice.
Yeah.
I went to that audition, and a lot of people were called for these auditions. I went in just free. A lot of people were called and asked to come. Yeah. When I got there, one of the assistant directors was I don't think she was the assistant director, but one of the people working on the crew was for some time assistant directing Trap House.
Ah, yeah.
And I was just like... Yeah. And I'm not saying she did anything or didn't do anything, but it's those small things where it's like, okay, you need to get to talk to you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Nice. You mentioned the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And there's something I'd like to talk about. Now, how I came across you and the personality that you are was the video that you put out about relationships in Nairobi.
Man, people were cracking up on that video, and I was just being genuine.
Because it is how it is right here.
Yeah.
You know. But do you think that's really the way to go about it? just honestly.
Bro, it's content, bro. It's content, bro. It's content, bro. Listen. I was really just trying to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying things like, don't date. I personally...
Yeah. How's your love life?
I'm a very romantic nigga. I can't even lie to you guys. I'm a very romantic guy, but I don't date.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a problem being romantic and not wanting to date people, because in a way it can affect people's minds.
Yeah.
So let's say, you met someone, you think they're cool, you like them, you take them on dates, you're nice to them, you cuddle up with them, like, hey baby, blah, blah. And then you tell them you don't want to date them. It's a bit...
True.
It's a bit torturous to a person, you know what I'm saying? So, I can say my romantic life is definitely like jumbled, like extremely.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I believe in love. I believe in you meet a girl, you like her, you date her, you take her out, you get married.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to do that right now. Yeah. Give me 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah, by around
Come on.
Bro, by 25.
Yeah.
Because here's my thing. I'm not dating you to break up with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna date you for to see maybe we should try. Nah, nigga, I'm gonna look and see that you are perfect for me. Yeah. And that's what would make me want to date you.
I get you.
Because a lot of people, especially now, they put so much emphasis on I need to have a boyfriend. Or I need to have a girlfriend. I need to do this, I need to do that. You don't need to do shit. Enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Go out, have sex, go on dates. Date as many people as you want, as long as you're single.
As long as you're also safe.
Yeah, safe. Hey, I'm not saying have sex with everyone you want. Oh, I said date. Yeah. If you're having sex with everyone you date, find God. But I'm just saying people put so much emphasis on being in relationships and don't realize how much value there is in that.
Yeah.
I had a friend and she told me, I want to date this guy. I was like, why? She's like, I don't know. He's handsome. He's nice. I was like, what do you know about him? She's like, nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what does he do? What is he? I asked her so many questions she didn't know the answers to them. I was like, you want that to be your boyfriend? She was like, yeah. And I'm like, see, that's just a waste of time. Why are you wasting your time trying to put labels on shit when in reality, you need to get to know a person first. The heartbreaks that hurt the worst are the ones with people that you never dated for real.
Yeah.
Because it's that idea of what could have been. And I'd prefer that idea of what could have been to rushing into shit and telling myself, yeah, this is going to be my girlfriend.
Yeah.
This is how it works. You
know just for the sake of it,
Yeah. Because I haven't had a girlfriend since I was 19. And dated her for 3 months. 19. She was 24.
Wow. Okay.
Bro.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, but I had to break up with her. She was childish.
She was childish.
Bro, I tell you that all the time and niggas don't believe me. I swear.
It doesn't make sense.
She was childish. She was one of those people you couldn't have a conversation with. About let's say the relationship. Yeah. Couldn't talk to her about physical stuff.
Yeah.
She'd be like, yeah, the girls. I'm like, you 24.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
It should be different.
Yeah, it should be easier. I thought I was getting into a relationship with a mature person because I rushed into it.
Yeah.
Because I had a crush on her for a while, and I was thinking, she'd never like me.
Yeah.
She's too old. Then she tells me, I have a crush on you. I'm like, okay, let's date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh. But what about set life? Because you clearly come across a lot of beautiful girls on set. You don't ever get tempted. You don't ever feel come on, man. Something meaningful can come out of this situation. How's that? How's maintaining that?
Okay. the good thing about me is that I have a very like flirtatious personality. So most of the time when I'm flirting with a girl, they don't take me seriously.
Yeah.
Which is good. I like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to take me seriously until I show you I'm serious.
Yeah.
So being on set and just being in the industry in general, just going out, meeting people, you'll meet people and they'll be like, oh, you're Ron. And I'm like, you know who I am? You're so bad. Like, you look so bad. So the thing is you have to keep professional, obviously.
Yeah.
So even, for example, like I had an on-set girlfriend in Trap House.
Yeah.
You have to keep being professional. As much as you guys are on
that's
screen, you have to kind of be like, let me not overstep.
Yeah.
Off stage or off set.
Yeah.
But I've also been in situations where that on-stage chemistry definitely comes off stage.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna sit there making out with someone, coming out with someone on set all day, and then until you just go home. I'm gonna call you like, hey, what's up? What you doing?
And then just brush it off.
Yeah, let me be like, oh, what you doing tonight? Okay.
Yeah.
Felt nice, you know.
Yeah.
But I honestly say like, I'm not the type of person that will just like hit on you just because you look nice.
Yeah.
I kind of really have to like you because I've done the whole like, oh yeah, getting involved with girls that just look good but I don't like their personality thing.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time because you'll end up being mad at them or they'll be mad at you.
Yeah.
And then you'll just be telling yourself, why'd I even do that? And I knew I didn't like her in the first place.
I get you.
So to me, it's sort of like personality okay, not personality over everything, that's a lie. My taco over everything. But,
okay.
listen.
Yeah.
In order.
Uh-huh.
My taco personality, attractiveness. You know what I'm saying? So, realistically, that's fucked up.
Oh my god.
So I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Realistically, when you go out and you meet these pretty girls, you don't say you meet these pretty girls, maintain those relationships. You never know what they can turn into. You never know who they may turn into.
True.
You never know, maybe like you might have something in the future, but these guys that go out, Jesus, on set, niggas are horny as hell. Me. No.
As in, I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, yeah. I was like, yeah. No, bro. Oh my goodness. I'll be on set. For example, I'll give you an example, and I hope she doesn't get mad at me for saying this. But she cool shit.
Yeah.
When we were on set for Trap House, me and her became friends because everyone was all over her all the time. Everyone on set, like, I'm not gonna name names, but
a number of guys.
Everyone. I would just be talking to her. And I was the only nigga who just was like,
yeah.
Nope. And I came up to her for the photo shoot that I was telling you about that you saw us in.
Yeah,
that's the only time I talked to her. I was like, yo, there's a photo shoot that is being planned. Do you want to be part of it? Because I thought she was pretty.
Yeah.
And I know that you said that you like want to be an actress / model, whatever. She had told me something like that before. So I was like, yeah, do you want to do that? So that's how we became friends.
Yeah.
Because I want to keep things professional, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, guys are bad on set, man. I get you. Guys are bad.
Why do you think as guys not just in work but generally we don't see the value of maintaining these platonic relationships, because honestly from the conversations I've had with a number of guys, when they see the girls that come here and they wonder why I didn't even make a move, it looks like something so absurd.
Yeah.
You know, yet it's the standard that we need to set to make sure that everything stays professional.
Well, okay, but you're talking in terms of like platonic friendships. There's no such thing as a professional. Okay, there are professional friendships.
Yeah.
But that's not friendship. That's a professional friendship.
But the relationship that we create with girls, does everything always have to be intimate?
No, but okay. I see where you're going, but I have to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think I have like a female friend that I like. If she was like, "Hey, do you wanna?" I don't think I would say no to maybe almost any of them, because this is why.
Tell me.
At the end of the day, when you have that relationship with somebody and you like them for who they are, and like I told you, Matako personality, attractiveness. That personality is like really big for me.
Yeah.
So I can be attracted to you just off of your personality. And you're not going to be my friend if you don't have a good personality. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I think guys always think in terms of like, well, there's those people who think men and women can never be friends. That's number one.
Yeah.
Because of the different sexes. And there are those who think, that women are something to be conquered. So who will use any tactic they can to get into their pants. So they'll tell them, yeah, I'm your friend, I'm this, I'm that, and that. But really they just want to do the thing.
Yeah.
It's a bit of misogyny also.
Yeah.
That plays a part in it where you think, women aren't intelligent or they aren't, equal, so they can't be my friends. You know what I'm saying? They can't be a peer. They're below me. That's one of the way people think.
Yeah.
It's also like, traditional upbringings people have where they think, men are with men, women are with women. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's not how it has to be. I think. Yeah.
I think it affects the relationships that we are having right now and in the future. But do you think there's ever going to be a solution to it? Is it a level of maturity or?
That's like asking if there's going to be a solution to racism. There's always going to be people, no matter what you do, there's always going to be people that are just taps. They don't know anything.
Yeah.
So that's how it's always going to be, honestly. But it's making progress.
It is.
It's making progress.
Yeah.
Maybe there'll be a point where we jail misogynists.
Probably.
And racists.
Yeah.
One day.
Great times. Great times ahead.
I hope.
So I think I've asked literally all the questions I had.
Okay.
And it's a nice mentality you have on a number of things.
Yeah.
I think you hit what I thought you'd hit.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
I think it's been a great conversation, man.
This man says he knew me before he met me. I'm that easy to read. That's embarrassing, bro.
You always
this
have
is insulting now.
You have to create something. You always have an image,
You have to make up someone.
Yeah.
That's
but
true,
I hope you've enjoyed the conversation also.
Yeah, man. You're a cool dude. I literally watched like a bunch of your interviews before I even responded to your message.
Oh.
Well, not watched all of them, but like I went through like saw who's on them.
Yeah.
Some of my friends were on them too. So I was like, okay, bro.
Nice.
Who's gonna interview you?
I don't know. Maybe someone's gonna watch this and think they should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. One day. Okay.
Yeah, we have time.
I want to ask you questions, but I'm not gonna take up any more of your camera time.
Really?
I want to ask you questions.
You can ask one question.
How long have you been interviewing people? 2
years now.
No, like not even on camera, just in your life.
In my life. I feel like I'm always interested in knowing people and talking to them.
Okay.
Because since high school, I just basically say since high school, I've always had that.
See, that's a better answer.
Yeah.
But he was in high school 2 years ago though, so that's a bad answer.
Come, I'm 21. But anyway, so thank you for watching. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. Check out Ron on his Instagram, on his YouTube. You need to be active on Twitter.
Hey man, I be tweeting, man. Yo, follow me. Ron Kariuki on Instagram.
Yeah.
Ron Blah, RONBLAW on YouTube. New video with Jika Nyambura coming out soon.
Yeah.
We made a song together.
Really?
Man,
Tell her I want to interview her. We talked about it.
Yeah?
She should come.
I'll tell her.
Alright. But yeah, thank you. It's been a great time.
Man, nice to meet you, man.
Cheers.